my God, if I wasn't ready for this, I'm ready now. Welcome everybody to Fan Expo in Dallas. My name is Bill Young. I'm the head of programming for KERA Channel 13, which is the PBS station here in Dallas. I just want to thank everybody in advance for not turning off the channel when I come on and do pledge breaks. But this is a really special weekend. And I know everybody that's here is in for a real treat because we're starting it off with somebody who, you know, rarely do you say somebody needs no introduction, but they absolutely need no introduction to this audience. Jenna Coleman is just flew in from what I hear, and she's been next door. But let's go ahead and welcome Jenna. And Mark did all of the kind of the housekeeping as far as keep the questions short, because we want as many people to answer questions as possible, get the answers from Jenna. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's welcome to the stage Jenna Coleman.
Hello.
So first time in Dallas?
First time in Dallas.
The rain stopped. You need to come back because the rain stopped when you got here. And the sun came out.
It's beautiful. That's actually, my name Jenna is from the TV program Dallas.
Really?
Yes, that's where my grandma got it from.
I'm trying to remember the character that was in
Jenna Wade.
That's right. That's right.
Is that right?
Correct.
So it almost was J.R. Coleman, I guess. So, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming in and spending the weekend with us. Let me get a couple of questions out of the way, and then we'll go directly to everybody out front. Your life had to have just changed exponentially when you were cast in Doctor Who.
Yes. Mainly because my day job became chasing aliens, monsters, men in green leotards, running down corridors and hanging out in a spaceship. So the day-to-day of my life became very different.
It's physical. It's very physical.
It's hard. Actually, me and Peter made jokes because we started off the series and I hired a treadmill that I put into my apartment, and Peter was like, I'm going to do the same thing because we're just going to go jogging every day. I think we both started reading Macbeth at the same time, and it both lasted about a week. Neither of us finished the play, and neither of us got on the treadmill, because the idea of doing that after work was just impossible.
Well, your character, when you think about Clara, you think you were there to save the Doctor, you're the impossible girl. No pressure. No pressure there as far as what your job is.
No pressure. I mean, she's a school teacher. She teaches Jane Austen, and then as a hobby pops off into the cupboard and goes and saves the world.
Well, one of the things that has always, and this is through 50 years of Doctor Who, you know, obviously the series is about the Doctor, but it's very strong women throughout the series. Is that something that, I don't want to say you're aware of, but, you know, I think it's, you know, I think all of the female characters are very strong.
It's strong, but also ordinary, which is what I think is really great about the show, because it goes from, it's completely epic, and Peter's favourite word, cosmic, and universal and huge, but ultimately what it is it's really accessible because it's totally ordinary. It's about real people. It's kind of a fairy tale and a magical adventure, but completely domestic. You know, the Doctor could knock on your door, literally in contemporary London now, and it could happen. So that's what's kind of, you know, it's got this superhero, heroic element, but whilst being completely based in something that's everyday, which I think is what makes it kind of really special.
It was fun because I think every time that knock came on the door, you could just see you really looked forward to where you were going to go next.
Yeah.
And you never knew.
Or you just end up the wrong place, even if you didn't make a plan.
But it was what I also noticed, and tell me when you look at How did your relationship grow with the Doctor from Series 8 to Series 9?
I think they stopped winding each other up as much. I think Series 8 was more about them getting to kind of find each other's feet, and it was more of a tricky road. And then they'd almost been through so much together. And come Series 9, they were just kind of at full speed going for it, really.
They seemed to be almost more equal.
Yeah, I think so. I think just partners, like, knew each other inside out. One of those kind of really unique relationships that everything's said without saying anything. It's all shorthand, and they were very much a team, kind of looking for adrenaline and exhilaration and adventure wherever they could find it.
Well, I won't take us to what you're doing next, because you are now Queen Victoria, which is a pretty amazing thing.
I'm playing Queen Victoria.
A young Queen Victoria. But let's go ahead and get to a couple of questions out here, and just a reminder, keep it short if possible.